I'm in Honolulu. I brought my wheelchair here to use for the first time. I just got the wheelchair recently. The wheelchair cost $8,701. It was paid for with Medicare. I have muscular dystrophy and use it because I'm a fall risk. Also, I'm not able to walk like normal people can walk, so I use an electric wheelchair. A power wheelchair propels itself. This wheelchair goes 6 miles an hour. The wheelchair has a joystick. It's powered through batteries, which I charge at night. This is the joystick area, the control, turning it on, turning it off, speed control. The problem with this joystick is that it comes off. And I can be going down the road and I can be pushing it and it'll come down. And depending on how it falls down, right now the power's off, but if the power had been on, then it would have kept going depending on what the top part was touching. You saw how it came off. Now this really should be welded to the armrest, but it's not welded. So if it falls on the ground like this, that's in the forward position. So my wheelchair goes in the forward position by itself. A few days ago, when it came off, I went out in traffic on Kuhio Avenue, which is very, very dangerous. I could have been hit by a truck and killed instantly. Fortunately, there were 2 people who saw what happened and they came and they rescued me. They picked up this because when this is on the ground, when it falls to the ground, if it's going by itself, I can't grab it. As you can see here, I'm locked into the wheelchair with seat belts. I can't reach it, especially if it's already behind me. One of the dangerous things about this is it goes 6 miles an hour, so it's like a runaway wheelchair. Now let's say that I'm by a swimming pool like I am right now, or by the ocean. If this wheelchair goes off into a swimming pool, it's destroyed. You can't put a power wheelchair in a swimming pool. There have been many times that this came off and it went by itself and I ran into people. So there was a crowd that was in front of me. The wheelchair was going by myself and I hit all of those people. If you know about Hawaii, there are a lot of mountains and cliffs here. I could easily go off a cliff and kill myself, or if you have a child that's 2 years old or a grandchild that's 2 years old, I weigh 200 pounds. This chair is like 300 pounds. That's like 500 pounds going 6 miles an hour towards somebody. If I hit a 2-year-old child who's standing by a cliff, I'm going to push that child off of the cliff and the child is going to get killed. So this can be a very dangerous machine. So I called the company, Wright and Filippis, several times. I've been calling for many days, but they won't answer their phone. I have gotten a hold of their after-hours office because it's 6 hours later over there in Michigan than here. But they don't pass on the message to Wright and Filippis, or Wright and Filippis is ignoring it. I don't know which is going on. Over the weekend, I said, I'm going to go to the media because this is a problem. You won't fix it. You won't call me. You won't tell me what to do. And I happened to find a phone number of somebody who worked at Wright and Filippis named Greg. He's not in charge of repairs, but he did give me 3 numbers to call to get it fixed. But I don't have any paperwork. I don't have any way of proving that this is a brand new machine. I don't have a serial number. I don't know anything about how to get it fixed. And I told Wright and Filippis, tell me exactly where to go, tell me what paperwork I need, and give me that paperwork. Greg said, well, I found 3 places on the internet. One was Big Mountain, one was Dauterman, and one was Hawaiian Islands Medical. He said, I found these people on the internet. So I called them. Big Mountain, Danny answered the phone, and he said, we don't do repairs. And he said, but be careful who you try to get to repair your power chair, because people, some of these places can keep your chairs for 3 months while they're waiting to get parts. You have to be very careful and ask about the turnaround time. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck without a chair for a really long time. The second company that I called, Dauterman, said, well, we have a man named Randy, but he's not here. He doesn't always work here. But anyway, we don't work with insurance. And even though it's a brand new machine and it's under warranty, you didn't buy it from us. You didn't buy it from Dauterman, so we're not going to repair it under warranty. So I was out of luck with them too. And the third company that I called, Hawaiian Islands Medical, they said, well, if it's safe, bring it here. We can look at it, but I don't know how safe it is to actually take it over there, to ride it over there. I said, we'll come to you. There's a charge of $125.65 for us to come to you and look at this machine. But we have to tell you, there could be a 3-week waiting period before we can give you an appointment. And then she said, who did you buy this from? I said, well, this came from Medicare. She said, well, we don't have a contract with Medicare. We can't fix it. And it's illegal for us to do the repair and send the bill over to the mainland. And Debbie Bell at Hawaiian Islands Medical told me, I don't know why all these people from the mainland are telling customers, come over here and just give their power chair to us and we'll fix it and bill it. She said, that's not how it works. And you have to contact the people that sold it to you, which is Wright and Filippis, and get a real name of a real person that can fix your machine. Well, they haven't done it, and I told Wright and Filippis, if you don't give me a real name and a real number and make this happen, I'm going to go to the media. So this is the start. I'm not gonna kill a little kid by pushing him off of a cliff because Wright and Filippis refuse to return my calls or find somebody that they have a contract with to fix this power chair. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to allow this chair to go wild, to be a runaway chair, and send me out in traffic or send me into the ocean or any of those other things. I got an email after I told him I was going to the media. I got an email from Nancy giving me a phone number to call. When you call, it's just a whole bunch of, it's a merry-go-round of numbers. And in the end, what it says, if you have a repair, go to your doctor, which is in Michigan, not here in Hawaii, get a prescription, fax us the prescription, we'll look at it, we'll think about it, then we'll get back to you and tell you what we want to do about it. There is no way in hell I'm going to do that. Absolutely not. I'll go to the media, I will expose Wright and Filippis for what they have done, and there's more that's wrong with this machine too. Parts of it are coming off. I was going down the road and this part came off. Another part has come off. I don't even know what this belongs to. But the machine is coming apart. And it's a brand new machine, $8,701. And I need Wright and Filippis to get it fixed, and I need them to get it fixed immediately. I need them to answer their phones. I need them to, when I call them, I need them to answer their phones, and I need the machine fixed now. You'll notice here the armrests. If you look at it from the side, you'll see that they're angling down. They should not be angling down. They should be even or up like an armrest should be. And that might be one of the reasons why this is coming off. You see how it angles down? When you look at the machine from the side, you'll see that the armrests are coming down. They're not supporting. And that could be the reason this is coming off. Apparently, a screw holds this in or something. I don't know how it's held in, and I don't care how it's held in. It probably should be welded to the machine rather than just have a screw. And this screw is not, these two parts are not, this is from a different part. This happened at a different time. But tell me, do you want me to run over your 2-year-old child and push him off of a cliff, or do you want Wright and Filippis to fix this power machine?